Hello everyone, my name is Sugar Geek, and today we'll be discussing another Steven Universe theory. Today we'll be talking about, is Rose Quartz dead? Now before getting really into this theory and what it means for the show, we need to understand what a gem is. And we learn what a gem is from the show itself and from the video, The Classroom Gems. And what we learn in the show and in the Classroom Gems is that a gem is exactly what they say they are. They are the gem itself. That gem is basically like the brain, and it's everything. What we see, the humanoid part around the gem, is just a projection with mass. Now, to help understand this a little better, think of a desktop computer. Now, most people point at the monitor when they refer to their computer. But the monitor isn't the computer itself. The monitor just helps us, see what's going on, and it's how we control what we're doing at the computer. It's a very important part of the computer itself. But you can break the monitor, but that wouldn't damage the computer at all. You can just get a newer, better monitor, and it'll be just fine. The computer itself is just fine. In the same way, the body projection of a gem is important, since that's how they communicate and that's how they move around. But we know from the show that the gem bodies can be poofed. If the gem body is poofed, that doesn't damage the gem at all. They can just make a new body relatively quickly. And so now we know what a gem is. But now we need to understand how Steven was born. Now we know he's half human and half gem. And I'm pretty sure I don't have to explain, but we know where human babies come from. Each parent provides a bit of DNA, and it comes together to grow a human child. What we know from the show was that Rose Quartz shape-shifted a womb to grow Steven in. Greg did his part as a normal human father, and he provided his DNA. But what about Rose? A gem can't provide a bit of their DNA, since what they are is the gem. They aren't organic. Now, to create another human, all she can provide is the gem itself, to give a bit of herself to create something else. So, since Rose is a part of Steven, does that mean Rose is dead? Well, how about we let the show answer this question? Has the show ever said that Rose is dead? Well, actually, no. So far, the Crystal Gems have only said that Rose gave up her physical form. They never said that she was dead. She cannot create her body projection, since Steven's body is taking up that space. Like I said earlier, Rose Quartz's gem is like a computer, but right now Steven is the monitor. The real question is, what would happen if Steven was separated from his gem? Now, I think Rose would be able to come back. She would be able to create her body projection. And if Steven were to survive whatever it would take to remove his gem, I think he would just be a regular boy. He would just grow and act, normally. He wouldn't have any of the abilities like his shield, his healing powers, things like that, because that comes from his gem. Now, I think it's possible this is actually where the show is going and how it's going to end. And we know the show has done a lot of foreshadowing in the past. And I think they've done this with how the show is going to end. Remember the novel, The Unfamiliar Familiar, the one that Connie gives him that Steven reads? In the last book, we learned that Archimegarus was able to get a human body somehow through some spell or something. And he was able to get this body and then marry Lisa. I think it's possible the show is going in this direction. Steven is going to lose his gem, become completely human, and then be able to marry Connie. Well, that's my theory, and that's how I feel about this subject. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more videos about Steven Universe and other topics, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you next time.